today, I think I'm gonna stay with Guilds of Ravnica today as well. Uh, I've been thinking about it. What the hell? My battery's running low. Hold on just a minute. Somebody unplugged my power cord. Luckily, it's right behind me. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, let me regather my thoughts. Yesterday we drafted Guilds of Ravnica. Did pretty good. I went 4-3, 4 wins, 3 losses. That was like for my second draft ever. That was really good. Um, that's about where I want to finish every time, is at least 4 wins. That would be amazing. Whoa, didn't mean to click that. When it comes to the traditional draft, when drafting Allegiance, I want to finish. I mean, 3 wins would be the best that I could probably do, but ideally 2 wins for sure. Because with only 1 win, you don't get any gems back. So 2 wins would be the ideal point for me to get to. If I do Allegiance, I don't think I'm comfortable enough yet drafting Allegiance. I don't know the cards well enough. I have been watching other streamers, pros and stuff like that, draft Allegiance, but I just don't know the cards well enough, and I'm just now starting to learn the Guilds of Ravnica cards. So even yesterday, and I'll probably do it again today, drafting this, I'm probably going to use, the online resources just to help guide me. Once I think, okay, I think this is the card to pick. Let me just double check it, and that's what I did yesterday. And I came up with a pretty decent deck. Like I said, I got 4 wins out of it. And it was actually 4 in a row. I lost the first two and was kind of disappointed. I was a little disappointed. I was like, man, I thought I drafted a better deck. Um, and then won 4 in a row, so that was really great. And then I did go back. I rewatched um, my very first draft, which was last week's draft. Man, I had no idea what I was doing. I picked so many wrong cards. The only good pick that I really saw that was right on the money, and it threw everything else off, though, I picked my very first pack, pick one. Pack one was Niv Mizzet. And then pack two, I went for, oh man, what was it? What did I pick? Hold on, I forgot what I picked. I think it was a white red, or was it white green? I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was a dual color. What did I pick? I know I'm wasting a little time here, but it's gonna like bug me now. I picked a Justice Strike. That's what it was. My second pick. So I picked Niv Mizzet, then I picked Justice Strike. And I understand why I did it, because I didn't understand really the best cards in the deck or in the pack, but I left I left so many other good cards. There was actually 2 or 3 viable picks that would have kept me in red blue, and they were better picks than Justice Strike. I didn't pick it. Then third pack had I think a Watcher of the Mist, which was hands down the best pick in that pack, which would have been straight blue, which would have kept me again in red blue, but instead I think I picked a green. And so began my trip into playing Selesnya in that draft. And my first 3 picks, the only good one out of my first 3 picks was when I picked Niv Mizzet, and then the rest was all screwed up. um, Live you learn. I only got 1 win in that draft, so yeah. Anyway, we are doing the Guilds of Ravnica draft again today. I've decided to do that. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is where you bring a constructed deck. You pay 1,000 gold. To get your 1,000 gold back, you need 2 wins. Okay, so if you've got a decent constructed deck, here, let me move this over here. If you've got a decent constructed deck, you come into a traditional constructed, you can get at least, I'd say minimum 2 wins, preferably 3 plus. You're only spending 1,000 gold to get in. You're making gold and cards out of it, and that probably will help you get into the quick drafts. So once I get a little better deck, I'm gonna start doing this. Like, this is probably where I'm gonna live once I can get a little better constructed deck. I don't feel comfortable enough with my Merfolk deck to play, is I don't even have a sideboard to play best of 3 in a tournament like this. I don't think that's going to be a place where I'm gonna live for right now, but maybe in a little bit, maybe in another week or two, I'll get there. Excuse me. I do. Reset hasn't happened yet. Um, we still 2 days away or one day? 36. Oh, okay, there we go. I was wondering how long. I was hoping it'd be like 12 hours, but 36 hours still. So reset won't happen before tomorrow night's stream, unfortunately. So I probably won't start really doing a serious grind until next week. I'll probably do that because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to. Or I'm not gonna have enough resources to draft all 3 nights like I am this week. This week I am gonna do Allegiance probably tomorrow night. Do a little more research on it, but end the week out with Allegiance. But I think I'm gonna do the Ravnica tonight. I will start with a basic, just. No, you know what? Let's just dive right into it, man. Give me just a second. Let me pull that same thing up I had yesterday. Let's go to history. Let me find out. I honestly don't remember where it was. There it is. I should bookmark this. This is for Guilds of Ravnica. Good first picks. Now, yesterday I kind of based it on how good was the card in this list. But really the list literally says what's a good first pick card. But I was like, hey, I used it for the whole draft. So I figured that was okay. And I did pretty decent. So we're gonna do that again, see what happens. All right.
There's only Metro, nothing else.
Oops, sorry about that. I think that might have came through. All right. Draft Guilds of Ravnica. Yeah, that's where we hit yesterday. Man, just imagine. I would love to hit that. I know that won't happen. 7 wins, you'd have to have just pick after pick, like amazing card after amazing card. You'd have to have several just straight up win conditions to get that. But that's okay. Yeah, you can see my mouse. All right, 5,000 gold. I'm at 6150. So after this, I won't have enough to do any more drafts gold wise until probably next week. I'm gonna farm out some more gold, so should be okay. But let's go ahead and do it. Fire Mines Research. I was hoping that was New Mizzet right off, when I first saw the red blue, but then, quick glance, and I was like, it's not. I'm not sure how Fire Mines Research really stacks up. I will need to check on that. City Watch Sphinx. That's a 5/4 flying for 6. That's pretty good. Honestly, that's all I'm seeing jumping out at me to start with. That's just sit there and once a turn, just make them discard a card. That's pretty cool. Necrotic Wound. I've never played an Undergrowth deck. That might be fun to do, but I don't think they're as powerful in Limited. You'd have to get really good cards to get a good Undergrowth deck in Limited. Anyway, let's go check this list here. I just want to see if Fire Mines Research is on there at all, and if not, I'm going to check for City Watch Sphinx and see where that thing's ranking. Because right now, for me, I think it's City Watch Sphinx. Nope. I don't even think I got any, like, if I break these down into tiers, I think I went over it yesterday. There's like the best of the best, best of the rest, premium, good, and solid. So best, best of the best, best of the rest, premium, good, solid. Yeah, so 5 tiers. Tier 1 being the best. I don't think I have a single tier 1 or 2 in this pack. So what my strategy is going to be, because I was hoping to get either tier 1 or tier 2 in the first pack. Um, my goal is just to pick the best card out of this pack, whether it's going to be, you know, it's going to be in this first row for sure. None of these are jumping out at me as a first pick. I know Take Heart's in the tier. He's like tier 4 maybe, according to this list, but I think it's going to be one of those. So my goal is just to pick the best card I can get out of this, and then we'll see what the next pack holds. Hopefully it'll be a little better pack. City Watch Sphinx is a tier 3, right there. Okay. So it ranks up there with like Luminous Bonds and Capture Sphere and stuff. So that's what I was thinking. I was leaning towards City Watch Sphinx. It's ranked alongside Watcher in the Mist. So um, it costs 1 more than Watcher in the Mist, but is 2 more damage. So yeah, I felt that that was a solid card. That's what I was leaning towards. I'm just double checking to see if Firemind's Research is even on this list at all. I don't think it is. Definitely not a tier 3. Let's get on to tier 4. No. And okay, Take Heart's in tier 5. So City War Sphinx is 2 tiers higher. What I'll do also, I didn't think about this yesterday, but for anyone who's interested, Vigor Spore Worm's tier 5 as well. Um, so is Crawforgers and Particulous Vines. So these are, it's got a bunch of like tier 5 stuff in this pack, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna take in the City Watch Sphinx. That that's a good first pick. Beacon Bolt is what I'm seeing here. Healer's Hawk would be second, my second choice. Um, but Beacon Bolt is probably the best pick in this pack. It's mission briefing. I'm not sure if I know. Surveil 2 and choose an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast that card at this turn. No, no thanks. Inescapable Blaze. That's just an expensive card. It costs 6 to deal 6. No. Beacon Bolt and Healer's Hawk are the two better ones. Um, I don't think I would roll blue white. I don't even think that's a guild, an official guild in Guilds of Ravnica. It's blue black and blue red, or white red and white green. So yeah. So just thinking of my first pick, because either one of these two would be viable picks. I think. I think Beacon Bolt's still the better card. I'm just confirming that. Yeah, Beacon Bolt's up there in tier 2. Tier Yeah, tier 2. No, tier 3. Beacon Bolt's tier 3. Beacon Bolt ranks the same as City Watch Sphinx. Yeah, yeah, but I still think that's the best pick. What are my swamp cards? No, nothing good in swamps. Yep, I'm going Beacon Bolt. Discovery Dispersal, that's a good card. And that's actually a little bit of utility there as well, because if I stay blue-red, I can still cast Discovery. If I and I could splash swamp if I needed to for dispersal. Um, if I end up going blue-black, then there's no worry about it at all. Artful Takedown, I just saw that. That actually might be the best card in the pack. No, 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 no. Double checking my words. Discovery Dispersal is considered a best of the rest, so tier 2. Nice, nice. Okay, well, that was my first instinct, but then I wanted to double check myself on the Artful Takedown, because I know Artful Takedown is a pretty good removal, but I mean, Dispersal, each opponent returns non-land permanent they control with highest converted mana cost among permanents to their hand, then they discard. So that is a removal as well. It costs 5, but I still think this is the best pick. Capture Sphere. Think I'm going Capture Sphere on this one. Sinister Sabotage. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that. Like where? Okay, that's a good card. Yeah, I thought Sinister Sabotage was good. I just didn't know. Yeah, it would be between these two. I don't have any spells. Well, I do have one spell. Shoot. I was my thought process was I don't have any spells for the Beacon Bolt. That was my original. Yeah. Not I don't have any spells. I don't have any spells for activating the Beacon Bolt yet. Discovery Dispersal. I mean, it's only pick 4, but counter target spell. Hmm. Hmm. I still think Capture Sphere is going to be correct right now. Pitiless Gorgon. Um, my colors are still wide open except for blue. Really, I think blue has been. That was something I really kind of committed to early was blue, I guess. But the cards that I was seeing, most of the good ones were, or at least higher tier, were in blue. We're not committed to red yet. We're not committed to black yet. So, hmm. Before I actually like do my research on this, I don't think I have a surveil. Well, that's surveil when it dies. Yes, I only have one. No, no, discovery is surveil as well. We look at an additional 2 cards each time you surveil. So that wouldn't be bad. I think right now it's between Pass Wall Adept and Enhanced Surveillance. Enhanced Surveillance. Oh yeah, Pitiless Gorgon is a good card too. A 2/2 with Death Touch. It costs 3, but that might be something. I'm going to consider that. Those are really my 3 right now. So I know what 3 I'm looking at. Let me just see what we've got according to the old list here. I know I want to go a little bit faster tonight with my draft, but I don't know how much faster it's going to really go. Wow, that's a big list I have to go through. Holy cow, I didn't realize how much was in this list here. Scrolling through it slowly. Might have passed on a Demir Informant last pick as well, but I don't remember. I think there was a Dimir Informant, but I still think Capture Sewer was the better pick last round. I don't see Enhanced Surveillance yet. I don't see Pass Wall Adept. Hmm. This pack's just not popping for me right now. Okay, there's Pass Wall Adept. A 1/3 for 2, and then it has a little bit of utility to where it can make itself not be blocked, or another creature I own not be blocked. Yeah. So I think it was between Pass Wall Adept and Enhanced Surveillance. I'm gonna go with the Pass Wall Adept. It will give me a 1/3 2-drop. That is a good 2-drop. That was just thinking about my mana curve. 2-drop is what I need right now. Been a little bit blind as well. Skyline Scout, man, like that's a good card. I haven't been really keeping my mind open like I should be. Still very new, very very new to drafting, so I don't know what I've missed. I might have missed some stuff. I still think I picked up some good cards, but I have been looking more blue black instead of keeping my mind open for red as well. Whenever I'm not committed to either one of these, so like I said, I could go either way. So let's reminder to myself, I can look at red, black, and blue right now. Okay, that's just a return to hand with the surveil. Meh. Dowser of Lights. I already have, I mean, just for my first 5 picks, pretty steep curve. I mean, a 6 cast, a 4 cast. Do I want to throw a 5 cast in there as well? Probably not. Maybe another Pass Wall Adept. I don't know if I want to get one this early though. A second one this early. Hmm. Then again, Unexplained Disappearance. Don't know if that's on the list, but just thinking about it, I mean, it is a instant on. I could play on turn 2 or turn 4. I could really play it anywhere. So if they're attacking with a huge creature, oh, I'll make your card disappear. What happened? It's so unexplained, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the Pass Wall Adepts. I'm probably gonna see more of them, and I'm not really worried about trying to stack up Pass Wall Adepts. So we'll go with that beast. Um, Mephitic Vapors. Don't know. I know that one's okay for just clearing the board of small little 1/1s. Book Devourer. That might be a choice. Devious Cover Up. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered. If that spell is countered this way, exile it. 4 target cards from your graveyard. Lotlith Giant. Man, I think that's a pretty decent card, but I don't have Undergrowth. Oh, man. I have nothing for Undergrowth. Because Undergrowth's just basically trying to get creatures in your graveyard. It's like, oh, get these little small creatures in my graveyard. So that way when I play these Undergrowths, they'll be strong as shit. between these two right now, I think. Book Devourer is a 4/5 with Trample. Well, it's a 6/5 with Undergrowth. The cost on that costs 7, that costs 6 to cast. Go Book Devourer. Leapfrog, okay. And Veiled Shade, there we go. There's a couple good ones there. Barging Sergeant, 4/2 with Haste and Mentor. We won a game yesterday with Maniacal Rage. Okay, so this one's a little bit more. 1, 2, 3 creatures, 1 enchantment, then rest are spells. Okay. I think Veiled Shade's a pretty strong card. It costs 3 to get a 2/2 down. So again, I'm not really committed to any color except blue. What do I think's better, Leapfrog or Veiled Shade? Or even Barging Sergeant. Like, it's between those three. I am going to consult this because I'm just not feeling as strong of an opinion as I was feeling last night. Like, I'm kind of drafting in the colors I don't play very often, which is blue. I don't play blue too much. I mean, sure, my Mistfolk is blue, but that's like the only blue I've really played. Okay, is Veiled Shade on here? Veiled Shade is alongside Leapfrog, so couldn't go wrong with either one of those. Leapfrog still kind of leaves my color open between red and black. Veiled Shade, if I decide to go red, won't get played. So looking in terms of playables, I'm just seeing if Barging Sergeant is even on the list. Because if he is, he's going to be higher. He'll be higher up than the Book Devourer I picked. He's not on the list. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Barging Sergeant's not on the list. So I think I'm gonna go Leapfrog. I think either one of those was a decent pick, but okay, this is the pack that wheeled around that really doesn't have much. I think I'm just gonna go with the Defender. That's a good card to play on turn 1. Like making them discard immediately. I like that card for like a turn 1 play. Oh, I think I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna take it. There's another one. Then there's a Gravitic Punch. Hmm. I have been I've been trying to stay as open as I can until pack 2, to be completely honest. I know I'm committed to blue, but when it comes to red and black, I'm kind of keeping my options open until pack 2 comes around. I just want to see what I get to really solidify my colors. Um, so I just want to make sure I'm picking like the best possible picks that I can make, I guess. At least in my opinion. I want to make sure I throw that out there. Little disclaimer because I know there's no way I'm picking as good as like more seasoned drafters would pick. Plus, I could have missed some decent picks early on. So I don't think really any of these. Gravitic Punch is good as well. I like that card. I just don't think I have. Well, I do have a couple powerful creatures so far. 4/5/5/4. So Gravitic Punch would be. It has Jumpstart as well. So you know you can if you have the lands. Gravitic Punch. A Citywatch Sphinx does an immediate 5. I've got the lands. Let's cast it again. Does 10 in one turn. So you could technically, if it's uncountered and you have the lands, you could do 10 damage in one turn. Of course, that is very situational. I'm not too worried about these picks. I'm thinking Gravitic Punch is probably going to be the best right now, and we'll take it. Uh, we'll take a Torch Carrier. Or, yeah, Torch Carrier, I'm thinking. This one doesn't really matter. Just take that one. I still haven't solidified on blue-red yet. I'm taking another Vicious Rumors here. I'd rather have Vicious Rumors over the Goblin Locksmith. So, we'll do a Maximize Velocity. And Selesnya Locket. Okay, pack 2. How good is that? I mean, I'm not taking it. I just want to know how good that is. Okay, it's not on the best of the best or best of the rest list, so that makes me feel better. So it's like, so basically for me, my first 2 packs, both packs don't have strong rares. Yeah, so. That would be actually pretty good for a life, like a lifelink deck. If I was playing green white, that would easily be my pick. There's Boros Challenger. Wish I could get that. Crawl Swarm. Deadweight. Veilshade. Sonic Assault. Ah, what do I do here? What do I do? Think I'm going Sonic Assault. And that's going to probably start moving us more into the white black or the blue black, blue red. Really just, I mean, the Veiled Shade's good too. How many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 creatures out of 4. So right now I'm pretty spell heavy. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm spell heavy. Lava Coil. Lava Coil. Lava Coil. Lava Coil. Alright. Thoughtbound Phantasm. Defender. 2/2. Whenever you surveil, put a +1/+1 counter on Thoughtbound Phantasm. As long as he has 3 or more, it can attack. And it's a 1-drop. I think that's what I'm going with. I do have some surveils in here. Not many. It's not like a huge surveil deck. It's mainly black and blue have surveil. But I do have a little bit of surveil. I don't know. I just don't feel like there's really much synergy between my cards right now. Wojak Bodyguard. I just now saw this one. That one's actually a good one too. I might actually end up going with Wojak Bodyguard over the Phantasm because my Surveil in this deck so far is pretty weak. And I think the Bodyguard is a much stronger card. It doesn't attack or block alone, and it has Mentor, so it's pretty good. Pretty good for a 3-drop. Yeah. I just want to see if Thoughtbound Phantasm's even on the list. I don't know if it is. Um, I think the Bodyguard might be, but besides that, really in our colors, because I'm pretty sure we're not going black anymore. We only had one card besides the Discovery Dispersal. We only had Vicious Rumors. So, yeah, I think that it's going to be Wojak Bodyguard. I need creatures anyway. I'd rather have this because I don't. If I had more Surveil, then yeah, I'd go with the Phantasm, but my Surveil's just not there. Creeping Chill. I've looked at this one before. Don't know why I went straight to that whenever I know I'm blue-red now. There's a Leapfrog, Fresh Face Recruit, 2/1 with first strike. The Leapfrog, though, will get me flying, basically, as long as I cast an instant or sorcery spell. Wanting to go, I think the Fresh Face Recruit might wheel. The Leapfrog, oh man, I don't know. It's a 2/1 for 2 with first strike on my turn. I already have a Leapfrog. In terms of 1 and 2 drop creatures, I have 1, 2, 3, 3. We're going to go with the Fresh Face Recruit. We're going to do that. Direct Current is the only one I'm seeing here that, I mean, it's actually a pretty decent card too. Just, 2 damage to any target with Jumpstart. So for 6, I mean, it costs 6 and discard, you can deal 4. So if you really need damage in a pinch, you can. I think that's what I'm going to take. Beam Splitter Mage. Ooh, okay. Beam Splitter and Goblin Electromancer. I think I'm gonna go with the Goblin Electromancer first. I don't think either one's gonna wheel, unfortunately. But I don't know how many spells I have that's gonna target Beam Splitter Mage, because I have to actually target Beam Splitter Mage, and then that will split it. That's good for like what are they called? What are they called? Like battle tricks or something? So what they're called? Yeah, I don't have any of those. I still think Goblin Electromancer is going to make my instant and sorceries cost one less to cast. That's going to be nice. Hmm. Not much good for us here. There's a Maximize Velocity. That's the kind of spell you kind of need for Beam Splitter Mage. Um, target him with that, and then it copies to other creatures. Might just take a Wall of Mist. It is a 2-drop. Not sure if I'm going to play it or not. But it's a 0/5. That'd be good to get on the board early to block some creatures if I need to. Invert, Invent. Hmm. Hmm. Just reading the first one. I haven't even read Invent, but just Invert, I'm thinking that's pretty cool. So wait, switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures. That means if I have a 4/1, I make it a 1/4? Or does that mean if I have like a 1/1 creature and my opponent has a 7/7, I can make mine be a 7/7, his a 1/1? That's what's throwing me off on the invert. Invent's expensive. It probably is still the best card here. I'm just not sure on how the invert works. Is it just I make a 1/4/4/1, or do I swap my creature's power and toughness with another creature's power and toughness? It says switch the power and toughness. So to me that means 1/4 becomes a 4/1. I think that's what that means. That's the way I'm going to assume it means. Maximize velocity. I'm just not really looking to pick up another one. We'll take it. It's probably going to be sideboarded. So another Torch Carrier. So 1-drop. Give haste to another creature. Why not? Street Riot. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample. Fire Return. There's a 1/3 with 2-drop for 1/3. Um, I think I'm gonna go Fire Urchin. I'm kind of getting into the end of the pack. There's not a lot left for me, kind of thing. A 3-drop for a 3/2. It's just a nothing special. 3/2 for 3. Might need it. I don't have that many creatures in the 3-drop range either. Yeah, starting with the 3-drop, I have a Leapfrog. I only have one. I thought I picked up 2 Leapfrogs. Maybe I only picked up 1. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling okay with that so far. Take the Is It Locket. We'll sideboard it for now. This doesn't really matter. I'm just going to take the Recluse. Another Recluse. Yeah. Easy pick. Not even looking at the rest of the cards. Not even looking at the rest. We got another Niv Mizzet. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I went blue-red. We might not even get to play Niv Mizzet. We might not even see him in the thing, but yeah. We just got rewarded for just kind of sticking out with the blue-red. Okay. Let me get my mind back straight now. I'm feeling pretty good after that 3rd pack opening. We have a Rubble Belt Boar and another Wojek Bodyguard. Disdainful Stroke. Counter target spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater. Uh, no. I wish I could see my, that bar graph that's here. I wish I could see that right now just to kind of see my statistics a little better, but let's do this. One drop no, it's a one drop sorcery. Hold on, let's put this over here. I want to kind of do it like this. 2-drop creatures. I want to split everything up just to make it a little easier on me. Wait, are those all 2-drop creatures? Okay. A little slow on turn 1 right now. Yeah, 3-drop spells. Leapfrog. I think we're okay on the creature front, to be honest. I think we're doing decent on creatures. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna start. Yeah, I think we're okay on creatures. The Wojek Bodyguard would be pretty good, though. Do I take another Wojek? Or do I take the Disdainful and have, and just in case, have a counter in my pocket? I don't know. I mean, it is. I think the Wojek might be a little better. The Robot Boar is probably better too. But I'm looking at, yeah. I think any of those three, the Wojak, the Rubble Belt, or the Disdainful Stroke. Right now, I think I'm going to go to 3/3, which gives +2/+0 when it enters the battlefield. And that took the boar. Muse Drake, Goblin Electromancer. I got to take another Goblin Electromancer. Yeah, take another Goblin Electromancer. There's a Sonic Assault. Ooh, Smelt Warden, or Smelt Ward Minotaur. Minotaur or Sonic Assault? Said I started thinking about trying to get some more sorcery spells, and I don't know about the Smelt Ward Minotaur. I don't know if that's considered a pretty decent, like, I know the boar is pretty good, but I already picked up a boar. I don't know if I want two. There's a 2/3, and every time I cast a spell, I can make something not be able to block. To me, that sounds pretty good. Sonic Assault or Robot Boar. Sonic Assault will basically do that too. Just tap a creature and then it deals 2 damage, and then I can jumpstart it. I think I'm gonna go Sonic Assault. And then, yeah, I think we're doing okay. Another Invert Invent. And did I throw that? Yeah, I threw that down on my sideboard because I wasn't too sure on it. Sure Strike's probably the pick here. Yeah, we're gonna go Sure Strike. Cosmotronic Wave, Gravitic Punch, Hypothesizzle. I want a Cosmotronic Wave, but that might wheel. I'm doing Hypothesizzle. 5 for a 3/3. Whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. So that's a Surveil. Three drop creatures. 1, 2, 3. Three drop creatures. That costs 5, so that's a little expensive. I think I'm gonna take the Dimir Informant. I'm no longer, well, we're getting late into the packs. If I get to the point to where I'm really not sure, you just split up my creatures in instance there, just so I can kind of have a little better idea of my 3 drops. Guess we'll take another Fearless Halberdier. I don't think we need them both, but there's really nothing else. I'm gonna take a Disdainful Stroke. I was gonna take that last time for counter. I didn't take it last time, right? No, I took something else. Yeah, we'll take the Disdainful Stroke. I'm gonna grab the Crab this time, just so I have a 2/5. Nothing here. Nothing here for us. I'm gonna take a Hammer Dropper. Why not? I like the art on that. I know these don't matter. I just don't know what I wanna pick for maybe outside limited. If I could use any of them. I don't think I can. Okay. Well, we're at 50 cards. Don't really have anything in sideboard yet that don't want any swamps in the sideboard or in the main whatever. Land wise, how am I looking in terms of red and blue cards right now? More mountain than island. Got a lot of moving around to do, but I'm gonna go with. I don't think I'm gonna do 10-7. I'll do 9-8. I think I'm gonna do 9-8. I think I'm gonna roll 9-8. 17 total. We gotta get rid of 10 cards. I think we can get rid of 10. What's my? We'll get rid of that for now. Get rid of the things that I don't 100% need right now. And then we can maybe go back in and decide if we want to put stuff back in or not. 2 drops. Get rid of Wall of Mist for now. We'll get rid of the Fire Urchin. Goblin Locksmith. This is probably my weakness right now is putting together a deck off the cards I drafted. We're at 12 creatures to 14 spells. Spell heavy deck. Um, okay. I don't like that ratio. We're gonna get rid of these maximize velocities. I'd rather have it somewhere, I mean, maybe at the most 10 spells is where I would like to have it. That's like tops. Right now we're at 12 and 12. Okay, 12 and 12. So rolling about 50-50 on spells versus. Yeah, okay. I might get rid of Disdainful Stroke. That puts me at 40. I think it puts me like 12 and 11. I was hoping for like a 13-10, but I don't know if I have really the creatures to do that, because if I do another creature, I want something on the lower end of the curve, I think. The Fire Urchin is the only other thing. Is there anything worth taking out to put in a Fire Urchin? Or a Goblin Locksmith? I don't see anything else I don't see anything else worth taking out to put in another creature. I think I didn't draft. I was worried that my ratio of creatures to spells was a little bit off, but I was wrong in the direction it was off. I thought I needed more spells, but apparently I needed a few more creatures. Um, that's okay. We're gonna roll. I think we're gonna roll. Yeah, we'll keep the City Watch Sphinx up there. No, you know what? This is my first Lava Coil. I'm gonna put Lava Coil on the box because that's my first Lava Coil I own. I like Hypothesis too. I think that's my first Hypothesis. Um, are there any Surveil cards I want to put in? Surveil will help me actually get to. I can't look at Invert. Why can't I look at Invert? I can't look at these cards. What's going on? Holy cow, what is going on? There we go. I have no idea what happened there. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step away real quick. It's been, let's see, right at an hour of being live. That's about how long I was expecting it would take. You know, I did do a little talking beforehand. Yeah, I'm gonna go start preheating my oven, so I'll be right back. Let me just make a quick note to myself.